Hello students, welcome back to the biology session. Today we are going to continue with our birth controls. Our today's first birth control is barrier methods. These methods work on the principle of preventing the contact of sperm and ovum. These methods are available for both males and females. The first of them is condoms, a barrier made of thin rubber or latex sheet used to cover the penis in the males or vagina and cervix in females. It prevents the deposition of ejaculated semen into the vagina of females. So in this way they prevent the contact of sperm and the ovum. There is one more advantage of using the same barrier method, that it provides protection against sexually transmitted disease, for example HIV/AIDS. The second is diaphragms, cervical caps, valves are the barrier made up of rubber that are inserted into the female reproductive tract to cover them during coitus. They are reusable. The third one is spermicidal creams, jellies and foams. They are used along with these barriers to increase their contraceptive efficiency. These are the images of the barrier method. Number one is condoms. The upper one, that is of male, and this one, that is of female. The difference is the male is having only a single ring, and in the female you can see they are having a two rings. Next one is your diaphragm, which is being used only by the female, cervical caps by the female, and these are the spermicides cream used by along with the diaphragm to increase the efficiency of the contraceptive. The next is intrauterine devices, IUD. These devices are inserted by doctors in the uterus through vagina. These are of three types. Number one is non-medicated intrauterine device. What is the principle of that? These increase phagocytosis of sperm. Phagocytosis means engulfing the sperm, eating the sperm within the uterus. The example is Lippis loop. Second is copper releasing intrauterine. Along with the phagocytosis of the sperm, the copper ion release suppress sperm motility and fertilizing capacity of the sperm. The speed of the sperm is going to be decreased. Very common example is copper T, copper 7, multi-load 375. The third is hormone releasing intrauterine devices. These make the uterus unsuitable for implantation and the cervix hostile to sperms. For example, Progesta Cert LNG20. The images are, the first is multi-load copper 375. Next is your copper T, which is commonly used. The releasing ions are there, which is going to increase the phagocytosis of the sperms in the uterus. That is your first one, that is known as your Lippis loop. It is outdated now. Next is your LNG20 and Progesta Cert. So these are the intrauterine devices which are being inserted in the uterus only by the expert nurses or doctors. The next is oral contraceptive. These involve uptake of hormonal preparation of either progestrogens or progestrogen-estrogen combinations in the form of pills only by the females. This method works on the principle of inhibiting ovulation and implantation. They alter the quality of cervical mucus to prevent entry of the sperm, Pills are to be taken for the period of 21 days starting within the first 5 days of menstrual cycle. Saheli, very important, Saheli, an oral contraceptive for female containing non-steroidal. It is once a week pill. So nowadays this is considered to be very important pills to be taken as a contraceptive. Why? Because that is non-steroidal and it has to be taken only once a week, not for 21 days as other pills are to be taken. Pills have high contraceptive values and a few side effects. Images, Maladi and Saheli. So Saheli is to be taken once a week. The next is injections and implants. They are same as that is of the pills, but they are being injected or implant under the skin. The progesterones or the progestogen and estrogen combination can also be used by females as injections or implant under the skin. Their mode of action is similar to that of pills, but the effective period are longer. So this is the image of the implants. The next is surgical methods. These are terminal and permanent methods. Earlier methods we have discussed: natural method, barrier method, oral contraceptive method, injections and implants. They were temporary methods, reversible method, but these are terminal, permanent and irreversible method which block the transport of gametes, thereby preventing conception effectively. In males, a small part of vas deferens is removed and tied up through the small incision on scrotum. This is called vasectomy. In female, a small part of fallopian tube is removed and tied up through the small incision in the abdomen or vagina. This is called tubectomy. Have a look on the pictures. Images are in the male reproductive system. You can see the vas deferens is being cut and tied, ligated. This is what called as vasectomy. Whereas in the female reproductive system, the fallopian tube is being cut and tied, and this is called as tubectomy. This is permanent, this is irreversible, and this is known as the terminal method of the contraceptive. So these images shows the birth control method. That is a summary of all the birth control methods we have discussed. So first you can see the image of condom, and female condom is there, pill, hormonal ring, UID, that is copper T, injections, implants, and the surgical methods are there, calendar, rhythm methods, patch, diaphragm and so on. We have discussed each and every method earlier. Next is your some review questions. Go through this and try to solve them. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.